Hi everyone, Scott Hansen with you, and this is the EA Sports Weekly Recap.
Welcome to the Browns Recap, where the 6-0 Cleveland team just put on a show in Pittsburgh with a dominant 49-3 victory over the Steelers. Tonight's Cleveland studio timeout is the Game magazine cover story. Week 6 puts the Cleveland Browns on the cover with the latest power picture, Travis Hunter turning up the volume in the award race, and the stories behind the score. And Angela's Nike Cleat Spotlight features the Vapor Edge Pro 362, the Alpha Menace 4 Pro, and the Alpha Menace Strong. Cleveland quarterback Shedeur Sanders was unstoppable, completing 22 of 25 passes for 369 yards and 6 touchdowns in a masterclass performance. Wide receiver Travis Hunter was the star of the show, hauling in 12 catches for 236 yards and 3 touchdowns, keeping the Browns' offense humming. The defense was equally impressive, holding Pittsburgh to just 3 points and making key plays, including an interception by Gordon Weaver. Victor Harrison also contributed with a touchdown reception, rounding out a complete team effort in this statement road win. Weekly honors note: Travis Hunter is carrying the Browns' Offensive Player of the Week spotlight. What does this dominant win mean for the team's momentum going forward?
Hey Angie, this win is huge for us. It shows our consistency and sets the tone for the rest of the season.
How important was the performance from the offense today?
Yeah, Angie, our offense was clicking on all cylinders. We executed the game plan perfectly, and everyone contributed.
Jenny here with your Week 6 MVP race countdown from 5 to 1. At number 5, Andy Osborne for the New Orleans Saints, 1,567 yards and 13 touchdowns. At number 4, Montel Balmer for the Cincinnati Bengals, 1,687 yards and 11 touchdowns. At number 3, Jackson Dart for the New York Giants, 1,958 yards and 13 touchdowns. At number 2, Marquise Burley for the Atlanta Falcons, 1,718 yards and 15 touchdowns. And at number 1, Shedeur Sanders for the Cleveland Browns, 1,791 yards, 23 touchdowns, 2 picks, 298.5 a game. Your leader right now is Shedeur Sanders for the Cleveland Browns. That is your Week 6 MVP race countdown. I'm Jenny. Browns fans see 49-3 and a Shedeur Sanders stat sheet from heaven, but this felt more like the Steelers completely collapsing than Cleveland proving their right end that polished for 4 quarters.
No, Jenny, this was Cleveland imposing its will wire to wire, with Shedeur going 22 of 25 for 369 and 6 touchdowns while Travis Hunter torched them for 12 grabs, 236 yards, and 3 scores. This was dominance, not charity.
We've said this since Week 2 against Baltimore. The scoreboard keeps looking cleaner than the game, because the Browns still have stretches where the offense and defense lose focus and rely on splash plays to bail them out.
When your quarterback is that efficient, your star receiver is uncoverable, and Gordon Weaver is stealing possessions with picks, that's called a complete performance, and it's exactly how a real contender is supposed to beat a rival in Week 6. Coach, take us inside one decision that changed this game, especially the protection and pressure part of it.
We changed the picture before the snap and made the defense declare its leverage. That gave our players a cleaner answer and turned one possession into points.
In this regular season stretch, how does the roster move impact affect next week's plan?
It changes who gets the first look in practice and where we spend our teaching time. The adjustment has to show up by the first series, not in a speech afterward.
On the injury front, Cliff Kershaw is sidelined for 6 weeks, while a Browns player experienced a sideline evaluation during the game but no official status was announced. The Browns extended key players including cornerback Storm Becton, wide receiver Travis Hunter, defensive end Michael Tucker, and left tackle Sebastian O'Neill. Rookie Manuel Aguilar continues to contribute as a starting linebacker, and Oscar Perez is back from injury, adding depth to the roster. Coming up next, stay locked in for the Ian RAPOPORT report. Angela says if you want the insider show on contract movement, injury timelines, and Bills pressure points, this is the one to watch.
Marcus Reed here on Contract Line Movement Desk. Last week, Storm Becton right end signed in Cleveland. Tonight's board starts with JT Tuimoloau, Gavin McFerrin, and Tyler Hernandez. Movement on the contract board changes the math around JT Tuimoloau, and that makes this week's call different. JT Tuimoloau, the contract story just got fresh tape, 1.5 sacks. Does that move your leverage as a left edge rusher? Or does the front office still wait?
Marcus, roster movement is part of this league. I control my work, my room, and how hard it is to let me walk.
Cleveland remains atop the AFC North with a perfect 6-0 record, clearly leading the division. Behind them, the Ravens sit at 3-3, Bengals at 2-4, and the Steelers struggling at 1-5. The Browns' dominance is reflected not only in wins but also in their top-ranked defense and second-ranked passing offense. Highlight reels featured Shedeur Sanders' pinpoint touchdown passes and Travis Hunter's explosive catches, including a spectacular 82-yard reception. Victor Harrison's touchdown catch added to the highlight reel, while the defense chipped in with a crucial interception by Gordon Weaver, turning momentum firmly in Cleveland's favor. Next week, the undefeated Browns face a tough test against the 5-1 Buffalo Bills, who bring a strong rushing attack led by Carlos French and a solid defense anchored by safety Marco Villarreal. Cleveland will look to keep their historic perfect start alive while managing key matchups against Buffalo's top offense and quarterback Jordan Garcia's aerial threat. Meanwhile, keeping Travis Hunter hot and healthy will be a major storyline as Cleveland looks to maintain its top spot in the AFC. Looking ahead, the Browns get Buffalo Bills next. Buffalo Bills comes in ranked 5 in the current power picture with a 5-1-0 record. The scouting board shows them at 7 in total offense, 12 in total defense, pass offense 19, rush offense 2, pass defense 19, rush defense 4. On the rating side they check in at 88 overall. What to watch for? Jordan Garcia at quarterback with 1255 passing yards, 11 touchdowns, and 1 picks. Carlos French on the ground with 506 rushing yards and 5 touchdowns. Marco Villarreal anchoring the defense as a free safety at 90 overall. That is the assignment heading into kickoff, and those are the names Cleveland has to answer. I love seeing Cleveland handle business like that, and Marcus laid out the numbers cleanly. Jenny can keep digging for holes, but a 49-3 win deserves respect. Now let's see if the Browns carry this momentum into next week,